Alright guys, Supreme Kami here, and today we are going to be reviewing the Welfare Denial Gundam. This is, I believe, the second unit to ever be released from a limited to a Welfare, so that's actually really good, because I feel like Denial is actually one of those, units that I feel like a lot of people want to get because of, certain things, aesthetics, effects and all those good things. So yeah, not bad overall. This is definitely a really slim down melee based unit, just the counterpart to the build burning in them. So let's kind of take a look before even take a look at the other stuff. Let's talk about the effects. If you hot to the paint, you can do the modified parts and then you can do the effects. This is why people love the Denial Gundam, because you can kind of do something like that in game. So visually, it's definitely pretty good. It's definitely well represented in a way. Plus or minus maybe the headpiece, like the hair, it may not be as good as it could be. I think it's just a little bit too thin. If it would be a little bit more bushier, I guess in a way. I don't know, but overall, it looks pretty good. Those what is this fist? They're burning purple. Oh my gosh. But alright, so let's kind of take a look at the unit itself. I have not really taken a look at the overall stats. So this overall kit right here, there's pretty much not going to be a way for them to kind of fumble it because everything is pretty much EXQ, so that's good. So we shouldn't see anything that's really fumbled it here. Stat wise, is I guess it's pretty okay. I can't really tell, man. I like with these right here, there's not really like a way for me to kind of gauge it in a sense. I guess it's kind of okay-ish. You do have some pretty good base melee attack. It's actually pretty high, honestly. Defense not so much, but we have the actual custom EXQ for the head part, so maxing out at A minus. So I believe the limited version clocks out at A power, so just a little bit less. So not the worst. So you still get a lot of good effects over here. Health recovery also do have some attack up, melee attack up, so that's good. That's pretty much all you need. And we have the awakening, we have the the burning burst system. So what's the stat? Okay, so the stat is actually not too bad. Good armor, good base melee, good, a little bit of a just a tiny bit 40 shot defense, so you can still kind of get a good mileage from the conversion gear. So this one honestly is not something I'll run because in terms of the head part custom EXQ, that is already proctoring the kind of like the whole burning burst system already. So this one is not really needed in a sense. You don't want to double dip because this is, if you activate this one, you're canceling the buffs from this one, so highly not suggested. Unless you're dropping off on the head part EXQ, then you go for it, because from the arms to the legs, they're not awakenable, so kind of keep that in mind. Arms, AK, that's pretty good. Just not much of a main defense, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I feel like the fact that they give a good base melee attack, that is really good enough in my opinion. So we got the heat rush, so this one is a B plus, B minus power. So 3 seconds for the first time users, that is actually really good. So we love to see that. Legs, let's see how they're doing. So as far as the legs, they're they're pretty good as well. 4K, all right. Melee defense is actually a little bit lower than what I would like to see, unfortunately, but it is what it is, right? In terms of the EXQ, this one actually does raise melee attack, so we will definitely take that. That's actually pretty good. B plus power as well. Yep, that's good. That is good. So let's see the portrait. I hope it's not. Oh yeah, they didn't fumble it. So they gave us a buff EXQ effects. So this one is definitely something that I feel like most melee based player can definitely take advantage of that. So this is good. This one is pretty good overall. Attack is still pretty high for the base melee attack, but the defense is not really. So overall, they didn't really fumble at all. So it's actually a great welfare for sure. So it's not bad for sure. Close combat Gundam type, and then we have high mobility. So yeah, let me kind of put this onto a proper melee build. As the skin, and then we're gonna hop into the big Sam multi-mission and just gonna see how we can do. I do expect no problem from this one, from this overall kit, just because how it's built upon. We are gonna be able to activate a few buffs here and there, so That is actually really good. So let's hop over to the mix and multi mission now. All right, so we are in. So I guess in terms of the order of how I want to use these EXQ, probably gonna go off of the late EXQ first, just to kind of get the buffs rolling. And yeah, we broke his ankle already. He gone. We got this going on. So wow, that took out that. Wow, yeah, my all right, my build is just doing way too much damage. So we only saw a punch. Okay, let me. So especially when we have custom EX skill like this, I tend to like to do it one more time, try to see if I can get like the full damage going on. If not, friend battle. Friend battle is definitely the safest way to kind of get all the damage together, because they do not cut off right when we kind of finish the boss. So that's probably what we'll end up having to do. So let's see. All right, we can just kind of sit here and just wait for it. But man, I guess this time around I may not activate. I will activate leg EXQ, but I'll probably do a little bit more towards I'm not hitting Big Sam's legs yet, right? So we might just probably do it right here because we're still getting the buffs. Yeah, we still get the buffs. Yeah, we do. Um, that didn't really hit it. So I think this. I don't think this will. Oh, it did. No, yeah, that was the thing because it didn't. Yeah. Well, even my normal is doing that much. Imagine my normal finishing it. Hold up. Oh, there you go. That's crazy. All right, all right. Okay. GG. So yeah, we didn't really get everything how I wanted, right? Because of the boss. Usually it does not give you like the full damage marker because it is there's like that certain range it has, and that's it. So I am gonna hop into the friend battle. So let me pick out the friend that I want to fight, and then we will see what is the damage we can do with the Welfare Denial Gundam. All right, so we are in for the friend battle. So let's see. All right, we got ourselves a CF18. Let's go. I'm pretty sure most of people are fairly familiar with him, over on the Reddits and stuff. So let's see. 23.9. Okay. Okay, yeah, the Denial Gundam is pretty good, huh? That's doing a lot of damage. So we were doing 10 mil, then 23.9. Sheesh, that's a lot. That is a lot. Well, obviously, I do have a new melee build with the help of the 72 hours long banner. So eventually, one day, I'm gonna go ahead and explain the build, like why it's doing that much damage. But overall, as far as this build, it's pretty good. Under a right situation, your Welfare Denial Gundam is gonna hit like a truck. So don't worry. This is a very good welfare unit indeed. So overall pretty good. I'm definitely happy for everyone that is able to get this one free, because that is definitely a very good one for collection purposes. So overall, not a bad welfare, pretty good. Good EX skills, good portrait, the only one. So they didn't fumble up, so that's good. But other than that, that's it for me, and then I'll be kicking you guys off on the next one.